You already know that marketing to tourists can be difficult, and without a good design in your website, well, it gets virtually impossible. Let's get started. Good design websites don't just happen, and as a matter of fact, marketing to tourists is difficult enough without having a bad website. So I want to give you a few hints about website design in just a moment, but first I thought it was appropriate and even important to tell you how we got here. You see, you can do things today that get you into real trouble with the search engines that just a couple of years ago would have landed you right at the top of their rankings. So let's have a look at history. You see, Google started by using keywords to figure out what website they wanted to put at the top of their listings. All the search engines later figured out that people involved in search engine optimization were actually stuffing keywords in the top of the web page, in the header section that the visitors can't see in their browser. The SEOs were listing 100 keywords. They were just stuffing those headers. So the search engines started reading the running text. You see, their computers were becoming more sophisticated, and they would read the entire page to figure out what that page was about. Obviously, the SEOs, or search engine optimization companies, started stuffing keywords into the running text. I know you've seen some of that on pages that you've visited in the past. Today, if you stuff text full of keywords, you can count on the search engines dinging you. They're going to knock you down several positions in the search results because you practice keyword stuffing. So don't do it, guys. Next, the search engine started looking at backlinks. What's a backlink? Well, a backlink is when you write an article that other websites consider so important, they start linking to your website. Let's take an example so you're clear on this. Let's say you have an article on cancer and it's really important. Other news organizations and other websites will link to your article. And in fact, there's something called second-tier links. Those other websites will get links from more people, and Google and in fact Bing and Yahoo will all pass that link juice all the way to your website. So having second-tier links is really important. And of course, the search engine optimization companies started building low-quality, crappy links in order just to get that link juice. So now you get your website dinged if you just go out and have low-quality links. Today, what the search engines are looking for is quality content, blogs, and even authorship. If you've written a book, it's terribly important that Google Plus know about that. You see, Google will give you credit for your authorship, and Google will follow you around as a person instead of simply looking at your website. Now, this is important because once you get some quality authorship ranking with Google, it helps your website, it helps your blog, it helps virtually anything you write for, where you put a link back to your G+ page so Google knows that it's you. Google also today is looking at social media. Have you tied your Google Plus page in with your Facebook account and your Twitter and LinkedIn accounts? If you haven't, it's really important that you do that because Google is giving as much or maybe even more authority to a like or a share on a Facebook page as they are to a backlink on a website. Guys, this is a real opportunity for you because most people have a couple hundred friends on their Facebook pages. Are you talking to your friends and asking them to share and like your website? And do you have facilities on your website so people can +1 and like your web page directly from the site? That's the best way for Google to know that folks like your web page. The other thing that Google likes that I've mentioned before is video. You really want to have video on your website. It's important today, and and Google will raise you in the rankings if you'll go ahead and have a couple of videos on your website. It'll help you quite a bit. Guys, I hope you found some of this informative and helpful. And if you have, I've got a little gift for you. You see, Google did a groundbreaking study called ZMOT, Zero Moment of Truth. And you can have a copy of it right here in the next 90 seconds or so. Just pop over to my website and sign up, and I'll send you a free copy of Google's ZMOT theory. Thank you. And if you appreciate any of this, please subscribe. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.